off, I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachah, Hakadash, Shalom Yom. With Yahweh being the true name of the Heavenly Father, who the world only calls God, and Yahweh Shai being the true name of the Lord and Savior of the nation of Israel, who the world only calls Jesus Christ. I want to give double honor to my apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who teach them on these last days, and who are the true leaders of the nation of Israel. And I also want to say peace and blessings to the Lord's elect. All right, this is Brother Mashal. We got you a quick lesson in transit. Lessons to the Spirit, probably how about Shemel Shai, representing Cleveland Church of Great Millstone. I'm going to take the water. Yahweh about Shemel Shai, forgive me, Spirit, to do this lesson. And this lesson will be entitled, Evil Men Understand Not Judgment, or something along those lines. All right, now this is a direct quote from Proverbs 28. The whole scripture says that evil men understand not judgment, but they that seek the Lord know all things. All right. So that's a twofold scripture right there. Okay, evil men understand not judgment. Now you're gonna have people that's walking around doing certain things, and when they get judged for it, they up in arms about it. They wonder why, blaspheming the Lord. When the scripture says in Job, the 4th chapter, whoever perished being innocent. In Galatians the 6th chapter, it says that, whatever you sow, that's what you shall also reap. So whatever you put out into the world, that's what you're going to receive. In Proverbs 11, it says that the false balance is an abomination to the Lord. So the Lord is going to be a just and fair power. So this is why his followers, his true followers, when it's worshiping him in spirit and in truth, are gonna strive to do the right thing, even though we're built and designed to do the wrong thing. Right? The scripture calls our bodies the chains of darkness because it's liable and it's susceptible to sin. Right? So we understand that when we do go off, that there's a judgment for that. And some things are punishable by death. I had did a lesson a long time ago, well, not a long time ago, but a while ago, maybe a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, about the sure mercies of David. This is what we're asking the Lord for, man. The sure mercies of David. Because the sins that David did were punishable by death. And we're all worthy of death. But now through Yahweh Shai, we're able to overcome the shortcomings of us not being able to walk fully in the law through his sacrifice. So now what do? We try to do the right thing. We try to do the best that we can do. But the ones that are out of the loop, the ones that don't understand the Bible, they are the ones that don't understand that when you do wrong, wrong is going to come to you, Because when you continue in that Job 4, I believe it's the 8th verse, it says that they that plowed iniquity and sowed wickedness shall reap the same. But people that do evil don't understand the ultimate judgment of Yahweh Shemel Shai, man. Because in Psalms, the 19th chapter, it talks about that the judgments of the Lord are righteous and true. So everything that happens when you what am I trying to say? Everything that happens when you do something. The saying in the world, every action has an equal and opposite reaction. See, whatever you put out into the world and whatever you do, that's what's going to come back to you, man. It's pretty simple. But see, people that do evil, people that do anything outside of what the scriptures say, they don't understand these things. They think that they can just walk around, be wicked as hell, and nothing's going to happen to them. Because they don't believe that there's a higher power out there that wants to see them do right, and wants to see them be successful. When you read Deuteronomy, the 4th chapter, it talks about that these laws that were given were made to be wisdom in the sight of the nations. That surely this is a wise and understanding people. But without the application of the laws to the best of your ability, we're just out here walking lawlessly, being like heathen in the mindset. And that's what led us to become Gentiles, was that heathenish mindset. All right, but in the continuation of that Proverbs 28, it says that but he that seeketh the Lord knoweth all things. So see, so when you're actively seeking the Lord, which is what, trying to adhere to the doctrine, right? Putting off the old man and putting on the new man. When you're seeking after the Lord, you'll know all these things, man. You'll understand, things that's happening in the world. You'll understand the judgment of little children, right? You'll understand the crumbling of Esau society. You'll understand that when the Lord comes back, there's going to be a lot of death, man. You can read about that in Isaiah 66 and 15, right? The slain of the Lord shall be many. But we have a unction from the Holy One, right? In the 1 John 2 and 20, that you have an unction from the Holy One and you know all things. You see, you'll understand with the active seeking of the Lord why these things are happening. Because without that understanding, you just looking at the world for what it is, man. You believe what's in the news, right? You don't understand prophecy and how everything is moving to World War III, how everything is moving to the coming of Yahushua. You really won't know, because the Comforter is what's given to us to understand, right? In John the 14th chapter talks about the Comforter being sent down. By who? By Yahushua. And without you supping with Yahushua, you're going to understand nothing. You're going to be walking around like a chicken with his head cut off in the midst of this society crumbling. And then when this place gets judged, what's going to happen? It's going to be what? Weeping and gnashing of teeth. You're going to have some that's going to crying to the Lord, 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 have we not prophesied in your name? Like it says in Matthew 7. But Yahushua is going to say, I know you not, because you're going to have some people that are, out here knowing they're Israelites, but still continue to not preach the gospel, not telling you that the mark of the beast is the micro tiny technology that you're going to have to buy and sell with. They're not telling you that the true names of the Lord, right, is Yahweh and Yahushua. They're not telling you who the enemy is, right? Spearheaded by Esau Edom, which is the biblical name of the so-called white man. All right, but with that, I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakakodash. Double honors to the apostles of this great millstone. I'll say Kwame Sharala, Muwath Abba Shalom.